Welcome back, guys. I'm Matthew, and today we're going to do another shave video. It is Sunday, so let's break out the shave. First thing, I'm going to take my glasses off. And now I'm going to wet the face. Let's go ahead and put the pre-shave on. A little bit of glycerin soap. Well, how are you guys doing? You guys got any new shave gear? I do. This just came in yesterday, and it is the Henson Razor. This is an aluminum razor, or if you're across the seas, aluminum. Anyway, the handle on this, I do want to kind of point out that in the picture, it's got this nice little knurling, but when you get it in your hands, this part of the knurling is actually raised up quite a bit more. So it's like they went in and machined in between each piece. But this is the medium aggression. I wanted to get the aggressive one, but it's only offered in titanium. If it was stainless, I would probably try it. I'm a little nervous about aluminum razors because if you drop them or bing them, you can get a dent in there, and well, then you're out of luck. So today's razor blade that I'm going to be putting in there is the Astra green. I did get some blades with it, and this is what they recommended. Let me pull this out of the package here. And the machining on this is very nice. This I don't know if you want to say this looks similar to the winning razor, or if you want to say the winning razor looks similar to this, but I wanted to give it a shot, and so, or I wanted to give it a spin. I'm going to load that in there, and one of the things that you can notice right away is look at how there's quite a bit of manipulation of that blade once you put it on there and tighten it down. And excuse me, the one thing that I was a little bit nervous about, other than this being an aluminum razor, is I know that aluminum does corrode, and this is an anodized finish. You can get several different ones, but if you look here on the base plate, there's a little pressed in stainless steel washer. So that makes it nice. So you know that that's going to kind of eliminate any issues in the future that you may have. But I'm still a little concerned about those threads. So if you just leave it apart or leave it loose, that would probably help. So if you look here, I don't know, can you see it? I'm not filming with my iPad. I learned a lesson last time about the audio was very poor. But in the picture online, it shows that the blade gap, and it's not really picking it up there. I was concerned. You know what? I'll put a picture right here of what I'm talking about. But it showed that when it was fully tightened, that there was almost like no lather channel. It was almost like the blade was touching that lather channel, and it doesn't do that, so that's good. All right, so let's talk about the soap. You guys have seen me open this up on the unboxing video, and it's the Razorock P160. And I remember saying that this smell reminded me of something, and I couldn't really pinpoint it. But then whenever I got it out this morning, because I haven't used it, and it kind of reminded me of like an Italian cookie. And so I had to get on Razorock's webpage, or Italian Barber, and check it out. And it says it's a bitter almond. So that makes sense why it would be that way, the smell for me. I did use a 1/4 teaspoon, and I've got that whipped up here in the stainless steel bowl. And I used 10 milliliters of water. I'm going to be using the Semouge boar brush. let's go ahead and apply that lather. Now this smell is not like a real sweet, you know, like Christmas cookie smell, but it definitely has that little hint of, you know, the almond, and it's a pleasant smell for me. So something similar to it, I guess you could say, would be like a maybe an animal cracker. All right, now gotta find my razor here. Let me warm this dude up a little bit. Okay, Jerry, I hope this works out well. Well, it's definitely cutting. Even though it's a medium aggression, I do have 2 days worth of growth, and of course I can't see. But it kind of has a little bit similar feel, and I'm just guessing that it has to do with that preset angle, and it's wanting you to kind of ride that part of the head. And something I thought was kind of amusing is, in, you know, if you read on the web page some of the stuff that people are saying, or the stuff that's supposed to entice you into purchasing this razor, it had said, you know, this is very mild, and some users even report being able to use this without water or shave cream. I don't know who would want to dry shave, but that just doesn't seem like something, not a pleasurable thing that you would want to try. And so I will agree that this razor is mild, and it's definitely taken down the bristle there on the stubble. But we will see when we get into the trouble areas what it feels like. I don't know if I would say this is a razor review or not, but I feel like this is, I know I've talked to a couple different guys about what I think aggression means, and the differences between a mild razor. And to me, I would kind of say that a mild razor, you know, it's going to feel really smooth. You're not going to have much blade feel, but I guess what I'm kind of referring to is how well it removes the hair off of the face. And so, I mean, it feels like it did a pretty good job. I can tell that there's still, you know, little areas, and you know, with this being the first time using this razor, of course, you're going to kind of learn how much pressure you're going to put on it and everything. But when I say I like an aggressive razor, I'm not saying like a blade feel and it's just ripping the, you know, the hair off the face. But I mean, like, what I'm thinking is when it's more aggressive, it's going to be more efficient. So you're going to take less passes to remove the same amount of hair as you would a mild razor. And that's just the way I look at it. And it may be wrong, but that's what I'm talking about. Comment below and let me know, what is your opinion or definition of a mild or aggressive razor? You know, you hear a lot of people say the Yaki helmet is really aggressive, or the Mula R41 is the meat grinder. Well, what is it? You know, is that what we're talking about? Let's take a look at the lather, what we've got here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's nice. So let's talk a little bit about this shave cream, or the soap from Razorock. I do like the smell of it. It's not overpowering at any means. It's definitely slick and creamy. Quite a bit of residual slickness left over. It's pretty nice. I remember ordering that, and I think it was on sale, or it might have been the normal price. And it was $6.99 for a tub. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I can't remember how many ounces or the weight of it. I could see where this razor would be really nice if you were a head shaver. It's pretty impressive as far as the feel. I mean, you question, is this thing really cutting? And yes, it is. I do like a little bit heavier razor, and so I'm kind of having that like, is this thing, since it's light, is this going to fall out of my hand? Do I need to give it the death squeeze? Nice. And I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, but the base here is a little bit thicker or wider than the top. And so as you're shaving, it's definitely, it gives you that, I don't know, it's just something about the feel of that in your hand. It feels pretty good. Off camera here, I've got a bowl full of water, cold water. Let's go ahead and do a rinse here real quick. Well, I didn't close the pool this weekend. I thought about it. I'm going to have to do that this week. Some of the trees that are in my yard are starting to drop leaves, and I don't want them accumulating in the pool. Because once it gets so cold, I don't want to go in there and have to dig them out. And I do have some ice here that I'm going to do for a post-shave routine. Grab my Lancaster black sheep towel. Man, that thing does so good. It just squeegees that water right off your face. Let's see here. It's like squeaky clean. You hear that? Maybe a little bit there. Wow, that feels nice. What are we gonna get here? Oh yeah, I don't have the full bottle, but I wanted to give the Chella Cool a little try from PAA. And this is another almond scent, and it's supposed to be mentholated. See if I can get that little cap. Those things are in there tight. All right, there we go. That smells very similar. I'm not going to show you how to get that out of there because that little thing's a pain. This has a little bit sweeter of a smell. That almond smells nice. I can feel a little bit of menthol on there. Not too heavy, but to top that off, we better put a little star jelly. And I do have the lightly mentholated star jelly. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get me a bottle of that. Oh yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Another nice shave, nice mild smooth shave. I'm gonna have to give that thing a spin a little bit more this week and try a few different blades in it, and I'll probably do a follow-up shave at some point. And I'm thinking a comparison shave between the winning razor and the Henson Razor. What do you think? Sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to put a picture right here of everything that I used today, and I want to say thank you to all the returning viewers and all the new viewers that have subscribed here recently. Thank you very much, and I will see you on Will It Shave Wednesday. You have a great weekend.